Hey everyone, Henrik from the Home and Gun Safe channel here. One of the more unusual things to think about putting in your safe would be chemicals and cleaning supplies. When you really think about it, it makes sense. Many chemicals say keep out of reach of children. Putting them in a safe will definitely do that. But there are some potential dangers with this, depending on the chemicals in question and what other items you want to keep in your safe or vault room. If you run a business, keeping a dedicated safe or vault room with industry chemicals may be the right choice. For families, keeping cleaning supplies in the only true secure location in your home might be something to consider. Those of us who have lived through the crazy pandemic shortages on anything from meat to toilet paper will see the wisdom in keeping an emergency supply of dish soaps, dishwasher pellets, rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizer, or similar items in a safe. They don't take up much space, store practically forever, and can be a godsend when the stores have been picked clean. Of course, you want to be careful to ensure such items are factory sealed and free from leaks or damage to the packaging before you store them. Then you should check the contents of your safe regularly to make sure all items are intact and not interacting in a negative way with the other contents of your safe. Depending on the chemicals you intend to store and the packaging they are contained in, it might not be a good idea to keep them in your safe, particularly if there are other valuable items stored in there as well. There are two reasons for this. First, many chemicals can give off gases or fumes after the containers have been opened, and these fumes can interact with metals or other materials stored in your safe and cause damage. Secondly, they can also react in a potentially harmful way with other fumes from other chemicals, creating corrosive or dangerous reactions. In particular, it may not be a good idea to store bleach in your safe, since bleach, when mixed with a variety of individual chemicals, creates a variety of individual poisonous gases. For your well-being, store bleach away on its own. Even innocent-looking chemicals like gun oils and solvents can give off fumes that react with metals or other items and can cause damage. So be sure to check the labels and regularly inspect the contents of your safe or vault if you store chemicals or solvents inside. It should go without saying that potentially harmful chemicals need to be treated with care and stored properly according to the manufacturer's guidelines and your local laws. If you run a business or have the need for using caustic or reactive chemicals in your home, it is a good idea to keep them locked up and free from misuse. A vault room can be an appropriate choice in some cases, and if constructed properly, can provide the necessary space, stable temperature and humidity, and adequate ventilation required for proper storage of some chemicals. In any case, a dedicated safe for chemical storage is better than one that contains multiple types of items, and a safe door or vault room is preferred if you have a lot of chemicals to keep locked up. That's all for this video. If you found this useful today, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Stay safe out there, and catch you later.